Hi everybody, this is Ryan. I'm here for a week 7 video. We're almost done with this course. It's amazing how fast it's gone. I hope you've enjoyed the class. If you have trouble, please reach out to me. I want to kind of go over a few things for this week. First off, I want to point out the announcements to you again. Make sure you're referring to these announcements. They have a lot of good things in here. You can see there's a lot here. A lot of them are delayed because I got them all set up, but they're going to be coming out. Make sure you read week 7 announcement. Talks about the final a little bit. Again, we'll take the final on Respondus. So let's get into the modules and let's take a look at our week 7 part 1 and part 2 work. So let's scroll down here. So week 7 is very similar to the other weeks. I appreciate your work on the quiz last week. I think you did a really good job on it. It really helped me if you would send your work, your scratch paper organized and numbered, so I can kind of see how you're doing the problems, particularly if you missed them, so I give you some partial credit. This video will go right here, like it has in the past. Make sure you refer to the week 1 overview, and then there are some videos here, some worksheets for you to go over. Make sure you take a look at these things. This PPT here has some good examples on it for you to take a look at. The next part will be your quiz. Make sure you're doing your quiz this week. And I do ask that you send me your work. Take a picture of it, send it via email. That way I can see how your work is going, and also I can give you some partial credit. Then, like the rest of the weeks, you have your videos, you have your e-text, and then you have your homework. Again, you're doing a really good job on this. I appreciate your work on this homework. You're doing a great job on that. And that kind of repeats with 6.4. Here's your videos. Here's your e-text. Here's your homework. And then after that, there is a lot of additional, there's your midterm pieces. I do want to point out a few things here. You can print off this formula sheet right here. It's for the final and use it. Print it off and use it for your final. You can also have a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper for a cheat sheet or notes you can use on the final. Not open book, not open notes, but you can write anything you want to on that sheet of paper and use it as a cheat sheet. It will be 90 minutes. There's about 33 questions. It's a little bit shorter than midterms. I think you'll be fine this time. You just need to make sure you mind your time and understand that it's 90 minutes long. We'll do it on Respondus. Make sure you take it earlier in the week. There won't be any extensions, so if it's not done on Friday, you'll get a 0, and we'll move on and post your grades. Then you'll have your study guide. Again, I would recommend that you take a look at the study guide. It is a little bit longer. It's untimed, and you can pause it and come back to it later, but it's very, very similar. If you did the study guide for the midterm, and then you took the midterm, you saw they were very similar. Same thing here. These are actually more closely related than the midterm was. So, hope you take that chance to do that. And then you have a bunch of extra videos here to watch that are on here if you need extra help. I didn't make any of these. These are videos off of YouTube. The videos that I make are up in the instructor video sections. So this is about the end of part 1. And then part 2 is right here. 6.4, 6.5 is your last part. You have two homework assignments. You'll be done with this. Again, you'll have a video here that you can watch over that I made over 6.5. You can download the PDF and watch the video. It's pretty short, pretty to the point. If you have questions, let me know. Then you have one over 6.6. Same idea. It's still working right now, still processing, but it'll be done here in a little while. And then you have these videos and your e-texts and your homework for 6.5. And your homework 24, and then that kind of, let me go back to the modules here, and we'll kind of scroll down and take a look at week 7, part 2. Make sure we've hit everything. So again, these parts, make sure you're taking a look at this doc right here, the information sheet for the midterm and final. Make sure you print off your formula sheet and make your cheat sheets. Here's your study guide. Again, that's the same study guide that is up here in part 1. Then all we got left is week 8. With week 8, you'll take your final on Respondus. If Respondus didn't work for you and you need to do it proctored, let me know as soon as possible, like next week, week 7, so we can get that set up so you can get your test taken by Friday. If you have any questions, please let me know. It's been nice talking to you. Hope you've enjoyed class. If you have questions, please reach out. Thanks.